For more on President George H.W. Bush now, we are so happy to have Bob Schieffer here with us tonight. Bob, you covered President Bush's runs in '80 and '88. What stood out the most for you?
You know, what I always will remember about him is his modesty. He was, I think, probably the most modest person who ever held the office, certainly in my lifetime. And that played so well when the Soviet Union was coming apart, when the Berlin Wall was falling, when communism was imploding. He never tried to brag about it. He kept the rhetoric low, and he kept the situation cool. And I think that had a tremendous impact on a very dicey situation.
And he was able to self-analyze, too. I mean, you heard that clip where he said, one of my failings was I didn't think I could communicate as well as Reagan did. That seems pretty remarkable.
It was for someone to say that. But the fact is, he was a much better public servant than he was a politician. And I think it came out of his upbringing. In his family, they were discouraged from ever bragging on any personal feat they might have accomplished. And so it was very difficult for him to get out on the stump and say, here's why I'm such a great guy. He never did that. And in today's politics, that's quite unusual.
He didn't want to write a book because he thought it would be bragging.
He was the first president of modern times, the first one that I remember that did not write a book about his presidency and give his version of events for history. But he said others would do that. Instead, he put together a book of thank you notes he had written to friends over the years, thanking them for their friendship. He probably had, you know, presidents, by the time they get to be president, they don't always have very many friends left, people that they can trust. I mean, it's just part of the job. He had thousands of friends. He liked them, he was a good friend to them, and they were a good friend to him.
So good to have you here, Bob.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you so much.